この動画は奇跡のコースの教師マリア・フェリーペさんをご紹介する動画シリーズ2本目です。ぜひ最後まで見てください。
What made me want to come to Japan? It's a beautiful story. I'll start from the beginning. My decision began when my book got translated with the help of Yasuko. She met her at a retreat and we connected, and she said she loved Live Your Happy so much that she wanted to help me get it translated in Japanese. And before I knew it, in a few years, it was translated to Japanese. Now, that's a miracle. I feel that the people of Japan wanted this message, and this is why Spirit guided it to be born. For that, that's already an honor. So there's already the Japan connection. That's it. The Japan connection is born. Okay, it's born. Now, what happens is my husband, Christian, he loves tea. He's a tea fan. And he loves Japan. Even though he's never been there, he always wants to go to Japan. So in 2018, 2019, we always felt that our family will visit Japan. We felt it. We don't know when, we don't know where, but it's going to happen. So every year we thinking about it. I call Yasuko. I say, Yasuko, what do you, oh no, it's not the time. We don't feel it's the time, you know? So last year, my husband says he's going to Japan. I'm going to Japan with or without you. I'm going to go to the tea farms and you can come. And I was like, oh my God, he's going to leave. So I better figure out how I'm going to go and make an event. So I contacted, I start thinking about Japan. I start thinking, and then I talked to Alan Cohen. Alan Cohen is another teacher of A Course in Miracles. And I see that he writes to me that he's in Japan. I said, he's in Japan? Okay, all right, well, that's a sign. He's in Japan. Okay, then I look online and I see that Netta Boyne is in Japan. I say, oh my God, the signs are everywhere. And then my husband's saying he wants to go to Japan. I'm like, uh-oh. And I was a little nervous, quite honestly, just because it is a long flight. It's about 18 hours for us. I'm going to take my family so we can do a vacation. So I was a little nervous about it. It actually took me a little while to make a decision. But with all these beautiful people, look at them. Look at these beautiful ladies. How could I say no? The love that's here, I had to say yes, and Spirit was calling. So I talked to Joy. I call her Joy, even though it's love and joy, whatever it is. I connected with her, and here we are. This is exactly how it happened. And Yukiko has been a help with the language because, I don't speak Japanese, but I'm open and willing to learn. But it's been a blessing. So that's how Japan happened.
Thank you.
Okay. That's number 2. Yukiko, we want to talk about Yukito together?
Yes, I like to talk about how I met you and what happened to the first time I met you. And that was the San Francisco conference on A Course in Miracles. It was 2018, I guess. It was the first time.
2018, when I was pregnant with Ari.
Right. That's one of the things that kind of exciting, to see you as the course teachers being pregnant. And when I saw you first time at the conference in 2018 at the San Francisco, I've noticed you have a big belly, and you looked so energetic and so lively, And it was full of joy whenever you meet the people there. There are so many people. And anyway, that conference made a difference for me too. And it was my first conference on ACIM, A Course in Miracles. And I had no idea what the conference, would be like at all. And I didn't have any idea about, all those course teachers in the US. And it was a pure curiosity of, what the conference of A Course in Miracles would be like. And I never expected to have an opportunity to meet some author who's looking for the translator for her book. I didn't have any idea. I didn't think about it at all. I didn't expect it. And
Me neither.
right, and so I didn't know you. I didn't know you, the Maria Felipe, and until Miss Kasaki Yasuko asked me if I was interested in, translating a book one of the course teachers have written. And my answer was totally yes, but I had no idea who the Maria Felipe was at all. But even before I knew it was you, I have already drawn to you, your presence there, without me knowing that this lady will be the author of the book that I was invited to translate. You were right. You were so energetic, full of passion, and with a big belly. And I had no idea who you were, but still you caught my attention anyway, even before I knew you were the author of the book that I would like to translate. And then I even joined in your separate individual session in that conference without knowing that you were the author of the book anyway. And I was so kind of excited. I had a fun. I have to tell you, it was fun. Your retreat, your small workshop, it was probably 1 or 90 minutes workshop held in that conference as a part of a conference. It was full of the joy, passion, and most of all, full of laughter. You were such a humorous person, and your session was full of humor, laughter, and sometimes a little tears, of course. But and in addition to that, it was full of music and dancing. It was a dancing, and even the Christian was there in the classroom, and he taught us, every sequence of the dancing, and it was fun. And your class was full of kind of fun, and it was to me it was very impressive. I was impressed by that because to me, this is my perception, this is my experience, but to me, it was a bit different, or not a bit, it was a much different from those, the course session or course class that I've been used to, which is rather calm and kind of quiet, very, in a way, serious manner. And your class was so fun. Every participant seemed to be enjoy that. They seemed to appreciate the enjoyment, the sense of enjoyment, appreciation, and they are all joyful, and it was a big kind of impression that I got. And when I learned that Maria Felipe was the author of the book that Miss Kasaki Yasuko, introduced me, and I was so thrilled to say yes. But we had a very brief conversation, I guess, during the conference. All I remember, if I remember correctly, all I remember was the very short the conversation we had. It was after the conference was completed, after the closing of the conference, maybe just before saying goodbye. It was at the lobby, I guess, or even a bookshop. I don't remember where, but in that small, short conversation, I asked you. I remember you telling me that I should wait. You would like to wait and see how the Holy Spirit will tell me if it's true or not. You said you like to give a time for a moment just to listen to how the Holy Spirit would say about this, the book translation. I thought it was, I understood very well, and it made me even so excited because I knew that you were, following the Holy Spirit, even to the details of of your book translation, your word made me feel so, comfortable in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I thought I would love to follow that. Me too. Follow that too.
通訳者伊藤由紀子さんとマリア・フェリーペさんのトークはまだ続きます。感動的なシーンもありますので、次の動画の更新をどうぞお楽しみに。よろしければチャンネル登録をしてお待ちください。ありがとうございました。